Hi, the Mudbrooker here. I am caramelizing a half a cup of sugar. Why am I doing that, you might ask? Because a 3 weeks ago, Heather, the needy homesteader, made a video in which she gave a shopping list for the essential things you would need to start making things from scratch. Well, that got me to wondering, what could you make if you stripped that list down to the very, very basic essentials, down to 6 ingredients: sugar, flour, milk, butter, eggs, and salt? Well, I can think of 3 or 4 recipes right off the top of my head that I know by heart that you can make with that and end up with completely different items. I can think of another 2 or 3 that I'd have to look up to make sure that I had the amounts right. But the point is, what could you make out of practically nothing? What I'm going to make here is caramel cookies. I'm caramelizing some sugar. That means I put it in a heavy pan and I'm heating it over medium-high heat until it melts and browns. It's starting to do just that right now. I've been at this for a couple of minutes. You don't really want to stir it, but you do want to kind of slosh it around a bit, being extremely careful. Caramelized sugar will give you instant third-degree burns if you get it on you because it's much hotter than boiling water and it sticks. So, be careful with that stuff. Anyway, I decided I'm going to make a little challenge video to see what you can come up with out of practically nothing. Here's the deal. You can use milk, butter, eggs, flour, sugar. I'm going to give you the salt for free because practically everything uses either a pinch of salt in the recipe or a little bit of salt when you serve it. So I'm not going to count that. Instead of the salt, you can use one of the following ingredients: garlic powder, black pepper, cinnamon, or vanilla. Like I said, I'm going to make some caramel cookies. Once this gets caramelized, I'm going to dump it out. I'm just going to give that a little stir. You shouldn't really stir sugar when you're caramelizing it because it will crystallize and get crystally, but in this case that's okay. There. All the sugar is melted, it's browned a little bit, and now I will pour it out onto a buttered plate. And I'm going to put that in the fridge until it hardens. Scrape her out a little bit. Very carefully put that in the fridge until it hardens. And I'll be back and show you what the rest of the recipe is all about. While my caramelized sugar finishes chilling, I'm going to put the rest of this together. I have 4 tablespoons of softened butter, a half a cup of sugar, about a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a pinch of salt. I'm going to put that all together and cream it. That means you mix the butter and the sugar together until it's one mass. And sometimes that can take a bit. Like I said before, the idea of this is to try and make as many different things as possible out of as few ingredients. I'm going to call this the Poverty Pantry Challenge. Since YouTube has done away with video responses, if you decide to take me up on this little challenge, you can go ahead and make a video and post a link to it in the comment section, and I'll put that into the description so that everybody can see your video. Well, the few people that actually watch my videos and bother to look at the description can see my video. I'm going to use a spatula for this. I think that'll probably work a little better. But you just mix and stir and smush and mash until this becomes a smooth little mass. A little bit more, we'll call that good. Okay, that's probably good enough. I have the yolk of 1 egg. Put that in. And 2 teaspoons of water to start with. Might need a little bit more later, but 2 will usually do it. And we'll mix all this together. Like I said earlier, I can think of about 4 recipes off the top of my head that you can make with those 6 basic ingredients. And you don't really need them all for all of the recipes. I've already shown you one in a previous video as part of something else. But I ain't going to tell you what it was. You should be able to figure that out on your own, because I know you watch all of my videos. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to go grab my sugar. This is cooled down, it's nice and hard. And what I'm going to do now is pry it off my pan. Pry it off my plate, rather. Come on. There, she's coming. Well, come on. Any other time this stuff just flakes right off in a couple of pieces. But this time, it's decided to be difficult. There. And now we want to crush this up. That's good enough. Some bits and chunks aren't going to hurt. In fact, they're actually kind of nice. You get all of this out of there. There we go. The crushed sugar and 1.5 cups of flour. Now we start mixing this into a nice cookie dough. I'm just going to get right in there with my hands. I think this is going to need a touch more water too. This time of year, flour gets pretty dry. So I'm going to add another couple of teaspoons of water. See what that does for us. Still pretty dry. I'm going to add a bit more water and probably edit this a little bit so that you don't have to watch me stand here kneading my dough. Alright, that ended up needing about 3 more teaspoons of water to get it worked into a nice dough. But now that we're at that point, take a little scoop and we can start making some cookies. Scoop out a bunch of little balls and put them on an ungreased cookie sheet. Roll them up a little bit. These don't spread very much when they bake like some cookies do, so you can space them fairly close together. You want to roll them into a nice little ball and flatten them out with a fork. And I'll come back when I got a cookie sheet full of them. Okay, that batch yielded 17 cookies, and I'm going to put them in a 350-degree oven for about 12 minutes. Alright, these were in the oven for 12 minutes. It'll vary a bit depending on your oven, but we will get them off the cookie sheet and onto a rack to cool. And there you have it. Cookies made from practically nothing. This is just eggs, flour, sugar, and salt. The point being, you'd be amazed at the number of different recipes that you can make that are completely different from each other out of just a very few very basic ingredients. So here's what I'm going to do. This, like I mentioned before, I'm going to call the Poverty Pantry Challenge. Using just 6 ingredients: flour, sugar, salt, butter, milk, and eggs. I want you to try and create as many different things as possible, make a video about it, and put it up on YouTube. Now I'm going to give you salt for free, since it's in pretty much everything. Instead of counting salt towards your 6 ingredients, you can choose from 1 extra ingredient: garlic powder, black pepper, vanilla, or cinnamon. And I'm going to directly challenge the needy homesteader just to see what she can manage out of this. I'm not on Instagram or Facebook, but I know some of you are and you follow Heather, so go ahead, pester her a little bit, tell her that the Mudbrooker has challenged her, if she doesn't watch this video on her own anyway. But let's see what you can come up with. Since YouTube did away with the video response feature quite a while ago, you can simply post this in the comment section, post a link to the video you make, and let's see what everybody can come up with. Hope you enjoy. Goodbye.